Ooh. Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. I highly, highly appreciate them. Thank you so much. Thank you for your emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are now booked up until next Tuesday. So if anyone is still interested in a reading, please do still get in contact with me. But know that I have no spaces left until next Tuesday. With that being said, there is still someone going through the comment section pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp, in any way, shape or form, if they are soliciting money for donations for reading, it isn't me, okay? It isn't a friend. Just block and report them. Thank you kindly. And also remember that the energy that I pick up on is past, present and future because it is fluid. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If I say he, she, if I say feminine or masculine, we hold both of those energies, and so do other people. So take what resonates and throw the rest out of the window. Now let's get into this. Now, I had the weirdest dream in which, and when I wake up and I have dream downloads, I forget them within about a couple of minutes. So I have a recorder and I just speak into the recorder and go back to sleep, and then I go and have a look at it later. And one of the dream downloads that I had was somebody wetting themselves. It could be a light one, it could be an unhealed one, someone wetting themselves in class and wearing massive patchwork trousers and being told to go and clean yourself up and going into the toilets. And as this person is changing, in this changing room, people are coming and going, and people are looking and joking and laughing, and someone making sexual innuendos as this person is changing. Now, when I tapped in and asked our highest resonance light team members what they wanted us to speak about, I also heard take the scenic route. So there's this dream. It's almost like one of those embarrassing dreams of being in front of the class naked or going into the office naked, which is talking about, and what I take from that is someone's insecurity about themselves and how other people view them. Now, take the scenic route is almost like advice coming in of, you know, our value doesn't come from others as much as we are social creatures, and we do look for to some extent, we do look to others for our value. But the way that you balance yourself, the way that you feel strong in who you are, is taking it from yourself. And then if someone gives you a compliment, or someone says that you know your clothes look crap, you can take it or leave it, if that makes sense, because you've got good cheer and health. Okay, with good cheer it says, with kind heart and humour free, may good cheer rule, so may it be. Okay, this is about loving thyself, okay? And that is a truth coming from your sacral chakra on the way that you connect to your fourth house, whether that is your family and how you were brought up, but also how you deal with obstacles when it comes to your motivation, your success, your ambition, and you have health. So we have someone here who could be either a Cancer or a Virgo, because health and fitness rules the sixth house, which is Virgo. And it says, Mother Earth sweet, Mother Earth bright, bring to me your health and might. Someone here also may be hiding a health condition, or maybe embarrassed about their health condition and how people view them because of that health condition, or how people set expectations, because some people's health conditions aren't visible. Okay, so you've also got study and good cheer. So someone here is also looking maybe into I was going to say earth medicine or earth magic or something like this to help them with healing, something to do with an insecurity, because it says with study, and this is an Aquarius, it says let my mind be clear and strong, let me study well and long. So someone could also be looking into the law of abundance, or even into the law of attraction, or one of the 12 laws, looking at how they can change how they feel about themselves, okay? Or what it is that hurts and why they feel in lack about something, okay? Now you have here joy coming out, which again is about a truth, fertility, which is about some sort of cycle ending, so something new can come in, and authenticity. So you have someone here who is trying to mimic the energy or the essence, or the body language or behavior, or just the perspective of somebody else who's a lot more balanced. Because joy says, as I do well, so mote it be, let joy and light radiate from me. You also have fertility, and it says, let all take root, seed and sprout, let new life be all about. And then the last one is authenticity, which is upside down. So this is the heart space. Again, this is about self-worth. It's about how we see ourselves. And it says, who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word and deed. So someone here is faking it till they make it. Okay. And with that fertility and root, there's something here to do with some sort of root work, or feeling like they should be more stable than they are, because the energy that I'm getting, especially with that dream and take the scenic route, is whoever this is actually has or had a good life, or they may have a decent job, or they may have all right finances, or they may have, from the outside it looks like they have everything that they should have, but they're leading some sort of lie. Okay, this person may be insecure about the way they look, or they may be comparing themselves constantly to someone else, because with that authenticity upside down, I'm getting, it could be copycat energy coming through, because you have harmony here, which is Archangel Metatron, and it says, as I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. So this is also the protection that is around a light one. Okay, because someone here is trying to call a light one out, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, or your divine counterpart, as not being the stable, joyous person that you are. Okay, and that's also giving me projection, because look, yeah, glamour and harmony. Someone is glamouring themselves to look a lot more balanced and a lot more in alignment than they actually are. Because glamour here says, into this mirror I now see the realms of possibility. And harmony, as I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Someone is trying to, they're trying to mimic the compassion that comes from a light one. And the thing is as well, is what I'm getting from this compassion is whoever this light one is, whether that is you or the person you're thinking of, or your divine counterpart, that this compassion has grown from extremely dysfunctional or traumatic events where you had to kind of like support yourself, or that compassion has come from having empathy for others who struggle, because this light one has struggled. And this person over here, they want to do the same thing, but they don't know how to. And there's something here with either a root spell that was done, root chakra work, a fertility spell, something that was supposed to bring them in joy. Okay, because I heard it hurts all the time, because you've got psychic protection. This person isn't protected. They're not protected because you've got Archangel Metatron here. And it says psychic protection, around me now a shield of gold protecting me strong and bold. And it's upside down. So this person wants to be seen as like a golden healer. They want to be seen as somebody who helps others. However, there's this energy of helping others to benefit themselves, and now they're either trying to get rid of the insecurity they have, or hide the insecurity they have, because this person may have anxious dreams quite a lot. Okay, because you've got organization, and it says here, purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. Now organization card is my Virgo. Okay, so that's 6th house. That's to do with your routines. It's to do with how you analyze things. With this being upside down, this person, their 6th house has been affected in some way, whether that's their health, because we were talking about health conditions, or their mental health. And remember, I'm not a therapist. I am not a mental health practitioner in any way, shape or form. These are just the energies that are coming through. But if you do feel like you have been affected in your mental health or in your physical health, please make sure that you are speaking to someone in that professional sector before taking any advice from me. Now you've got strength and psychic protection. There's something that they did. There's something that they did, and they didn't realize the strength of a person's words and how they protected themselves, and when this was sent back. Because the thing is as well, that we keep getting 7. There's some sort of truth that has really hit home for them, and it's removed any kind of protection they have on the etheric realm. Okay, so what was this truth? What was the truth that came through? Please and thank you. What was the truth that came through? The truth had something to do with someone's ambition. It had to do with someone's sovereign fire, because on here it says, rise passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. There's something to do with someone's life purpose and the anger, because I heard revenge. There's something that they've done that would have been seen as out of character for what it is that they're trying to portray through this glamour. And the truth of it has winded them, because when you are looking for your value in other people and other things rather than in yourself, then everything hangs in the balance. Because if people start going, well, we don't value you, then you're left empty and you're left without any sense of purpose, or you're left without any sense of worth. And this is where this is coming in, because that 10, with it being upside down, this person being insecure, they're holding themselves in some sort of karmic cycle in that devil card energy. And they don't really know how. How do they get out of this? How do they stop feeling so insecure? How can they stop themselves from constantly, like, compulsively comparing themselves to this light one, sensuality? Okay, so they've done something with this fertility over here. They did something to bring an ending into somebody's creative flow, to stop someone having a child, to affect someone's womb or someone's seed. Because sensuality in reverse says, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. And that's all to do with expansion. So they blocked someone, okay? And it's really messed up their 6th house. I said this, their health. Their health is being messed up by this. Okay, Mother Earth sweet, Mother Earth bright, bring to me your health and might. They messed up. They messed up when they did this. Okay, because you've got glamour. Oh, the glamour is now the glamour's been removed. Okay, but this has not just been removed from people around them. There's something here with, they've either glamoured themselves. There's some sort of delusion here in them believing their own lies. And people around them who were resonating with that lie that they were saying about a light one, because this is not just root work, there's something else that they've been doing. I heard to maintain the high life. Something was removed when a light one said something that helped them to heal. But it also removed a glamour from their eyes about who they are, and it brought their insecurities to the top. And it's almost like you have Archangel Raphael here going, you need to do some healing, because everyone else is walking away from you because they've realized their wounds, and why you were resonating with them in the first place is because you were trauma bonding. Because you've got here for healing, candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. Someone also may be actually praying for healing or forgiveness for something that they've done, because now they're really, really sick. Yeah. And they're scared, because I know that confidence, the opposite of that would be lack of confidence, but there's something here about being very disempowered. Very disempowered by your healing, because it says, by earth and air and water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn brighter. They did something, because that's a 5. They were trying to bring in a massive blockage or a massive emotional trauma for a light one, and it didn't work. If anything, it helped this light one to heal. Because that's the thing, and I've said this in many of my readings, is that when a tower is placed on our path, whether that is by the hand of, all good, or by the hand of somebody who opposes us, it's still a tower. It's still a lesson to be learned. And when we learn that tower and we move through that with grace, at the end of that, there is expansion, there is growth, there is a change in us for the good, and that's something that this person didn't realize. And now that they are sick, now that they are ill, there's something here about them looking quite soberingly at what they have done and what they've done to themselves, all because of insecurity, all because of how they are trying to gain value from other people rather than from themselves, okay? And look, new beginnings and health. So they were trying to mess up someone's health, someone's fertility, their root space, their sacral space, excuse me. And all that's done is bring in a new beginning for this light one, okay? Because it says new beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Someone just cleared that out. Archangel Metatron was on it, okay? And if someone has been, if someone has been suffering or, working through some sort of health issue, and you have to take that as it resonates. There's something here about it being cleared, or getting that diagnosis that you weren't given, or if you have been struggling with a doctor to actually listen to your voice and listen to your concerns. It turning a corner. Now, please remember, again, I am not a health professional. So if you hear this and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, my fibromyalgia is going to disappear. Oh my gosh, you know, my arm's going to grow back. Of course not. You have to make sure that you are, and I don't say that with any disrespect for anyone who has only one arm. You have to make sure that you are taking this with your intuition and not just blind faith, and that you are still working with your general practitioner, your doctor, that you're taking their advice, that you are taking whatever it is that they're offering you in support, in medicine, however that resonates for you. Now, let's see. Anything else? Can I get one more card, please? There we go. New beginnings. New beginnings are coming out. Because the glamour has been removed. There's a lie that has been removed that was shading people's eyes, that were gang stalking or looking towards you in a certain way because of whoever this is that's been doing the most with their candle magic and their root work and this and that and blah blah blah, out of actual insecurity. Because now we have sensuality up this way, and it says here, your freedom flowing from far away, I dance, I love, I play. There's something that's been removed because of healing that has been brought in by a light one, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one. Okay, and this has affected not only their 6th house but also their 5th house. Okay, because it says on here, romance is a sacred power, let it come to me this hour. So they were definitely doing some sort of root work, sex magic, some sort of weird love spell that just went wrong. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. There was something that they were trying to send towards a light one to stop them on their chosen path towards their divine counterpart. Okay, and it just didn't work. It did not work. It's left this person very unbalanced. Yeah, and it says beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine, and it's full. Okay, so this is to do with your family. Someone here was very jealous of the way that you show up in the world, the way that even if you fail and you fall, you dust yourself off and get back up again. And we all have times in our life where we're like, I can't get up, and then that little voice says, of course you can, and you get back up again. And there's something here with the beauty within your resilience, within your strength, within your courage to face these things, because these all help in us healing and getting to know thyself even more. And this person is hurt this person. It's completely hurt this person because it's showing their insecurities. It's showing the wounds that they've refused to look at and heal. Because you've got victory and you've got I was going to say abundance, but you've got creativity. So there was some sort of block that was placed into someone's root, into someone's sacral chakra, that's been removed. I love this. I love this for you. Now this is going to be quite a short read because my dog needs to go out for a walk before it gets too dark over here. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at what wants to come out. Because look at that. A magical protector is there for you. And then you miss someone. Somebody has done the work when it comes to looking at previous timelines that are no longer for you, and has found that closure, that healing that they needed, especially when it comes to fertility. You may have had an ex that you were going to have a family with. You may have had an ex-wife or ex-husband that you did share a home, that you did share, you've got children with. It could be, your ex-boss, your ex-co-worker, whatever it is for you. There's a timeline that has been closed. There has a cord that's been removed. But a light and love has been poured into an area that was hurting. And because of that healing, it's been a massive blow towards this person. Because you've got here, it's time for a treat, and the magical protector is here for you. So there's a blessing coming in. Oh me, oh my. And it's a time for a treat. It has candy cane on it. So something's happening around Christmas for you. Okay, because you've got transitions to the spirit realm, Angel de los Muertos, and you've got calm amidst the chaos. There is some sort of truth that is going to be revealed around Christmas time, but with calm amid the chaos, with that number condensing down to a 5, it's some sort of shocker is what I heard. But the thing is as well, I never dramatise these things because it's always going to be a shocker. It's always this betrayal or this or that or blah, blah, blah. There's someone here, there is definitely an ancestor that's coming through. It's just letting you know. They're letting you know, heads up, this is coming towards you, okay? Because someone's upset that this glamour has been removed, that you are getting this new beginning, that rather than just working on themselves, they keep looking at you and trying to work on you, okay? Because you've got the power of 3. It's time for a treat. So there are 3 people that were trying the most, and they've been defeated. Okay, because look, you missed someone and the power of 3 upside down. There's something here about 3 people working together and that cord being removed completely to the point that there is no emotional connection to them. So you can think about that person if you know who they are, and you can look at it observantly, because that cord's been removed. Because a cord, when it is removed, all that does is it stops that energetic pathway going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it will not take away the emotions that you have towards that person or to those people, that event, that timeline. But what it does do is give you a breather so that you can start to heal from it without having that energetic tug at you, okay? But with time, especially with that cord being removed, and if they try to attach another one, it will be removed again. You've got Archangel Metatron there. It just means that every time that you do wish to observe that timeline or think about that timeline, the energies that came up before will not be overwhelming, okay? Because you've got to count your blessings and you miss someone. Now, this is also saying, pay attention to your thoughts and how you feel. And if, you know, when you are thinking of that timeline, if you know who this person is, or it's just, you know, this is happening, you don't know who they are, to keep an eye out for how you are feeling. Because number 1, or if I see triple 1s or quadruple 1s, that is more or less the universe saying, you know, our thoughts and our feelings create our reality. So if you are frustrated or angry or getting vexed and het up every time you think of them, you are encouraging that energy to come towards you without even realizing. I'm not judging you in any way, shape or form, you or the person you're thinking of, or another light one or divine counterpart, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience and emotions are valid. It's just, I think, an encouragement that if you do feel like that, to ask yourself, what connection do I have? Why am I feeling like this? You know, and let that come up, and then go, okay, now I'm going to send that back. I'm going to send those energies on so that I can focus my energy on things that actually benefit me. Because you know what, I've said this before, there is nothing wrong with feeling some of those more volatile emotions, as long as you're not holding on to them and suppressing them and letting them take over your thoughts, because that's when it turns into poison and ends up withering us. Because look, heed word counsel and listen, and then you miss someone. So there's definitely this message wishing to come through, letting you know that when it comes to Christmas or around that time in the holiday season, that this person, whoever this insecure person is going to try and reach out, or they're going to try and confront a light one about something, especially that new beginning. If this is a family member with 4 coming up, if you have a family gathering where you have to see this person, or all of a sudden they turn up, or you're invited out to a Christmas party at work or whatever it is, be aware that they may try in some way, especially as the glamour and the jig is up. You're going to know who they are. They know that you know that they know, if that makes sense. They're going to try and trigger an emotional wound by saying something about your new promotion, your new blessing, a gift activation, something that has been blessed towards you, and they're going to do it in a very ambivalent way, okay? You've got aloha healing and heed word counsel and listen. But so you have an ancestor, a highest resonance light team member, someone who is coming forward, who wishes to give you some advice, some guidance, some support on how to heal anything that you feel may be triggering to you. So if you think of this person, or you think of something that makes you feel uncomfortable, or words that are said that make you angry, you have this ancestor that's coming forward that's more or less saying, I've been there, I went through this, I have some advice for you, okay? And it also could be, I'm with you when you feel like that. Give it up to me. Because look, yeah, they're doing this to prepare you so that when it comes to that holiday season and they try coming forward with whatever sideways energy they're coming with, you're already healed from that, okay? Because this is the energy that they wish you to be in. They want you to be in your feelings. They more or less want you to connect that cord back to them, okay? Because that's Cancer energy. And it says here, cast away out of your depth and feeling abandoned. However, take that advice of your guides, of your ancestors. And this is only going to resonate for certain people. So if it doesn't resonate, please don't put in the comment, that's not me. If it's not you, it's not you. Because you've got here guidance, but where will it lead you? And it will lead you to healing. Okay, now what I want to do, I'm going to keep this very, very, very short, is just get a couple of zodiacs, okay, because it will tell us where it is that you need to look at. So this is to do with Capricorn, and it says those born under Capricorn are tenacious, strong and hardworking. Their great sense of humour may only come out when you really get to know them. So this is someone who's going to be talking about your career, your fame, monetary blessings, inheritance, wealth, things like that, okay? Because I'm getting a Taurus energy as well. And you've also got over here Aquarius, and I'd said that Aquarius came out. So this could be a friendship circle. This could be someone that you haven't spoken to in a while. Because remember, our family is not just our blood. It's also those that are made. So if someone's coming up and giving underhanded comments around a Christmas party or dinner or whatever that is, or even Thanksgiving, kind of giving you an underhand compliment about your blessings or about your promotion or this income of money or stuff like that, take a deep breath. Don't even respond to them, seriously. Because you've got here Leos. And this also could be to do with your romance or your, your relationship status. And how, for some reason I'm getting, for some people, and that won't be for all, there may be some sort of underhanded comment about how, someone questioning how are you going to be able to balance a career with a family? How are you going to be able to balance romance with work? And I heard the word gold digger. So there may be somebody who's going to try and trigger you that way, going, oh, you're only with him or her for their money, are you? Oh, that must be nice, blah, blah, blah. Because you've got Leo here, which is your 5th house. Because it says Leos are often bold characters who enjoy being the centre of attention. They adore entertaining others and are fiercely protective of those they love. So you've got also, for some reason, I'm getting like a maternal or grandparent kind of energy. Kind of like doing it in the pros of, well, I'm protecting my daughter or I'm protecting my son, when really they're just taking a dig. Just see it for what it is, because you've got Aquarius coming up again. Okay, so this could also be a friend. This could be gossip around a dinner table or an office party. Because look, Leo's coming up again. So you've got a Leo in their shadow side, okay, who isn't just, I like to be the centre of the attention. It's all eyes on me, please. All eyes on me. Why are you looking over there at that light one when you should be looking at me? Let me see what else is coming out. We've got here Gemini. So yeah, somebody here is definitely going to be talking or trying to elicit some sort of confrontation, doing like all the gossiping and hoping that you hear. Because you've got Uranus coming out here, and it says where Uranus is in your birth chart helps you understand sudden changes or shifts in your personal life as well as in the world. So when I place this over here, you do have an ancestor that wishes to give you some truth, because that number condenses 7. Give you some truth about deceit that has been going around, especially when it comes to family members. But also there's this energy of this person, whoever it is, that's very insecure about themselves. And it's not just how they compare themselves to others for validation, it's how they compare themselves to you, because they know that you're authentic and they know that they're kind of faking it till they make it. But you can only do that for so long until you have to, that fake it till you make it is also part of healing. Okay, showing up even when you feel like you want to stay in bed, that kind of energy. But you show up and you kind of pat yourself on the back every time that you do and say, go you, and then you ask yourself why you want to stay in bed. This person over here would rather just stay in bed, and they show up hating the fact that they have to show up when all they can think about is laying down and not making any effort. Because you've got Taurus here again, it's to do with wealth and money. And on here it says your birth chart reveals the location of the planets in the sky at your birth, giving insight to your personality and your path. So this person is definitely going to be questioning in a really passive aggressive way how you are where you are, how you are so abundant, why are you so happy, why have you got that smile on your face, why are you with so and so, why are you doing this, why are you doing that. And it's not that they are asking out of interest, they are asking to find loopholes. Okay, so don't play into their game, whoever that may be for you. Okay, and for some people, you may not even know this person, you may be invited to some sort of dinner party or something like that, and you just have someone there poking into your business and doing it in a way because this is almost like a power play for them. Okay, because it says your sun sign describes your zodiac personality and your moon sign represents your emotional or inner self. And if I place it over there, this person is, whoever this person is, they like to be seen as quite a socialite, but they're also right at the front seat when things go down. They love the chaos. Okay, astrology involves the forecasting of events through interpretation of the fixed stars, sun, moon and planets. This person may be a tarot reader, they may be an astrologist, they may also, because you've got Pisces here, there's something here about part of their job or something that they kind of like cockwalk about is that they're really good at interpreting either people's deaths or when someone's going to give birth. There's something about that coming out as well, because you've got on here that, you know, Pisces are soulful, intuitive and empathic. They are prone to experiencing conflicting desires and are changeable because they feel so deeply. There's someone here who may be going, you know, but I'm more empathic, I read this a lot better, I can read a room. But they're not confident in the skills that they have. There's something here about trying to, they want to bring tension into a room, but again, with this intuitive, empathic and soulful, they're doing it, they're placing some sort of fakeness on how they do it, so that when, it's almost like, so when something implodes, they can come in and go, oh my gosh, are you okay? You know, especially with that Uranus there. Saturn is associated with life lessons and limitations. Its placement can help to pinpoint what you need to learn in order to improve your life. And then you have Scorpio. So someone here needs to also have a look at what sits in their 8th house and where Saturn rules. Because these two here are going to give you a heads up, and whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, where it is that, what it is that they're going to try and do and what the life lesson is from that, if that makes sense. Because if you have an idea, especially with Scorpio, Scorpio is a water sign. It's all to do with death, it's to do with mystery, the unknown. It's also to do with intimacy and sex. So if you have a look in your 8th house at what sits in your 8th house, and then what planet resides over it, and then have a look at where Saturn sits as well, and look at those energies, it's going to give you a heads up, especially from your ancestor. Because I heard look, see. It will tell you more or less the intentions of what it is that they're trying to plan, where those triggers are, what wounds may be still hidden in there, that 8th house, that relate to you, and what it is that they're going to try and do when it comes to this, you know, office party or going over to a friend's house. And it could literally be walking down the road and going into the supermarket. And this person knows that if they, you know, your 8th house is ruled by Virgo, your 8th house is ruled by a Virgo. And you know, you overanalyze certain things or ruminate and blah blah blah, they know that a passing comment may trigger you on that specific day. So have a look in there, because it will give you a heads up. It makes you 10 steps ahead of them and their intent, because you've already read it and gone, so that's what they're going to try and do. Okay, I'm prepared for this. So when it does come to that, you can just be like, okay, I already saw this coming. Anything else before I go, please and thank you? I heard the deck is done. I'm going to leave it there, keep it really short and sweet. I say that and it's 33 minutes. I hope this gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for being part of the Cove. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never ever expected, but it's always greatly appreciated. And I thank all of you who have given me donations. And also, if you are looking for a private reading, my readings are booked up till Tuesday, but if you are interested, if you have a look down in the description box, there is a blue row of arrows pointing up. There's 2 emails there. Please make yourself familiar with my services, the cost and the turnaround time for each one of them, so there is no confusion. You can find that in the description box. Give me an email. I usually get back within 48 hours. If you don't hear from me within 48 hours, just send me another email. It puts you right to the top, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you later, you guys. Bye.